Hello, welcome to my Sleeping Giant save with Borussia Monchengladbach in the German Bundesliga. We played the pre-season, nothing exceptional. We've played the first game in the DFB Polka. It was a nothing side. I expected us to cruise through it, and we did. And then our first home game was against newly promoted HSV. We made hard work of that, but nothing much. But I wanted to come in and show the first two UEFA games because the save is all about getting Borussia Dortmund back to winning the Bundesliga and being a force in Europe. Transfer wise this season, I didn't do any business at the end of last season. I got rid of Itakuru. I don't know if you were here for that, out on loan, and I got rid of Stefan Lehner. I didn't bring anybody in after Gruda, which you were aware of in the January. And then this season, it's been difficult to get decent signings. I took Weigl on full time. He was on loan last season, so I've made his deal permanent. As you can see, I paid what will be 8.5 million for him, and he's up to 23. Danilo, brought him in at 15.5 for the midfield. Looks a good investment, so hopefully that's going to pay big time. Gluck, we signed him on a next to nothing, and again, he's looking a very good signing at the moment. Whether he's going to be first team straight off, I don't know. I brought a wonder kid here, 7 million. He hasn't done a lot for us yet in a couple of games, but he's got the potential. And then Isaac Torre, I couldn't resist, I'm afraid. He's 6.75 million. He's not quite a first teamer. He's 6'8" with a jumping reach of 18 and a heading ability of 14. I paid nearly 7 million for him, and he's currently worth just under 7 to 8.8. But I tell you what, he hasn't missed a ball in the air when I brought him on as a sub. So all that means for the finances is we've pretty much depleted the transfer budget. We're just in on the wage budget, which is the plan. Club vision, same as always, reach the latter stages of the UEFA Cup, UEFA Europa League, rather qualify for the UEFA Europa League, and reach the latter stages of DFB. They're already pleased with that, and I've only won the first round against a non-league, what would be a non-league side in the UK, I guess. Work within the wage budget, which would do in okay. Supporters, they're not too worried about finances and stuff. They just want to see us win, which makes sense, doesn't it? I thought I'd come back and we'd do the first leg in Europe. I was expecting Open to get Aberdeen, to be honest, but they failed at the knockout stage. And I've got a couple of injuries, as you can see, so a few of these players aren't going to, may not even have enough to field a full bench. Oh dear. Not a good start to the Champions League, is it? I'm going to start with Polino there. This is our own wonder kid, or so say. We'll see as time goes by. He's not ready to start, I don't think, although he started a couple of games. I'll be honest, in the first leg of the Cup, I played virtually all my kids to get some playing experience and kept my first teamers, or the established first teamers, back for the bigger games. So the lineup then, he started in league for us and in the DFB, but I'm going to use Summer's experience today. So we got Summer in goal with Alvedi, Friedrich, Van der Ven, who's burst into the side since we signed him, and Benzabani across the back. Weigl, new signing, off loan from last season. We made that permanent. Is playing a defensive midfield with Kone, or Kune, I think it's pronounced. Partnering Danilo, new signing in the midfield. Paulinho wide out right. The new guy, Scheiderup. Let me just call him Scheider, shall we? Out wide left. And Burkhardt, who's up front. Burkhardt's pushing player simply because I'm keeping players fit. He comes on second half. He's 30 years old. He may, if I get an offer for him, I'd let him go. I'm not sure he's top scorer in the Bundesliga last season, and I'd take the money, I think, to give me a chance to build up some more youth for the coming seasons. So anyway, that's the team for today. I don't know where it's going to go. It's a European game. I've never heard of the team we're playing. I haven't really done a lot of research on them. We are the favourites for the game. Um, yeah, so here we go. I absolutely love these stadiums in Germany. You can tell what it's like because the stadium is so empty. That's disappointing to see um, for the European game. And yeah, here we go. So we're playing RIJ, whoever that is, Rika. I'm guessing that's a Norwegian or Swiss side or something like that. But yeah, 15 minutes in, not a lot going on here. I always go on the wrong screen to start with, so we've got to encourage the guys a bit at 20 minutes. We're shading it all the way, no highlights, but we look quite comfortable in possession of the ball, and we're in our home white kit today. I'm not even going to try and talk about which of their players is on the ball, except for Ampem there. And Alvedi with a good challenge, plays it to Paulinho into Danilo. Danilo looking long for Burkhardt, who's going to get in behind here down the flank. He stopped, he's laid it back to Danilo again. Danilo plays it across to Kune. Kune lobs it over to Burkhardt. No, Burkhardt couldn't get there. And they've cleared their lines, but it's dropped straight to Alvedi, back to Vigo, back into Kune, plays it over. Paulinho, oh, what a goal! That was in, surely I thought that was in. Referee! Was it just me, or did that look like a goal? Okay, so we're rebuilding. Kune plays it back to Van de Ven, stands on the ball, plays it back up to Kune. Kune forward to Benzabani. Benzabani gets in behind to Schneider, and he's into Burkhardt, and it's tipped over by the goalie. That was a good save. Yeah, I thought when he come out off the line that my guy was going to beat him to it and nod it in, but he got a hand to it. Good strong hand. And I don't know what's happening with my headphones here, guys, going see through. That Vigo plays it back to Benzabani. And that's the end of that. So yeah, good first half by the look of it for us. They've had one shot. They've got an XG of 0. We really do need to be making I don't know. No, I suppose not. Looking at stats, perhaps we weren't that great. So second half kicks off. We're going to demand some more right from the off, and we're actually going to go attacking against these. I don't think they've got a lot to offer from what I've seen first half. So Kune over to Burkhardt. Burkhardt out wide to Benzabani. Benzabani plays it down the line to Schneider. Schneider up. Over into the middle for Burkhardt, and he's got a head up above his player and nodded that in with power. That was a nice goal, well worked. Out wide and then crossed it in. Very, very well played. Benzabani, lovely ball down the line for Schneider up to line on two. And yeah, crossed it in deep, and yeah. Quality was too much for them, wasn't it? I'm disappointed it's only 1-0. I'd have liked to put this tie to sleep in the first leg. It's going to be a worry going to their place. I don't know how we're going to perform or how they're going to perform in a second leg. So it would have been nice to get a couple for sure. So we'll let this highlight play out, and then we will look to make our substitutions. Van de Ven picks a ball up, looking forward, nice little movements to get it up a bit. Vigo picks the ball up, plays it out wide to Paulinho. Paulinho wider to Alvedi on the overlap. Plays it in behind for Paulinho, who's run onto that. Crossed it in straight to the goalie. Disappointing. Could have played that back a little bit, and that would have made all the difference, wouldn't it? And yeah, we're going to pick that one up nicely there, Frederick. Frederick plays it forward to Alvedi, up to Danilo. Danilo's I'm impressed with him with what I've seen so far. He's been a good little signing. Burkhardt. And Burkhardt's driving forward. He's played it in behind for Schneider. Schneider up. And the goalie made the save. Pushed it straight out to Burkhardt, who slots it in 2-0. Makes it look a little bit more comfortable than what it was. So before the replay, I'm going to make my changes. I want to get Alvedi off and give Nets a run out. I want to get Danilo off, keep him fit. Do I go with my youngsters? No, I'm not. I'm going to put Nador on there. He needs some game time. Yeah, get this guy off and bring our little wonder kid on. I'm going to put Player on up front for Burkhardt. And am I going to bring Thuram on for Paulinho and then swap these around? Will that work? No, we'll leave it as it was. Yeah, so that's it. I've made all 5 subs at 70 minutes. Fingers crossed we don't get an injury now, which costs us. But yeah, Burkhardt out wide to Schneider up. Schneider up, plays it into the goalie who makes the save, and then yeah, Burkhardt with a lovely little tap in. And yeah, I think our quality is too much for them. And I'm beginning to wish now I hadn't made all 5 substitutions. We're at 76 minutes. But this early in the season, we should be fine. Summer plays it out to Van der Ven. Van der Ven. Nice ball over the top. That's too far. We don't play long football. Obviously we do. Liponjnik. I don't know that. That's a goal, isn't it? 3-2-1. Oh, they didn't allow the third goal. Why? Why didn't I notice that before? Okay, so it's 2-1. This is a lot more of a problem than what I'd wanted. Yeah, this isn't how it was meant to go. Didn't we have a third goal, or did I imagine one? Perhaps I imagined one. That's an age thing, guys. We scored a third, but it's 2-1. So we're attacking. I'm going to demand a little bit more at the team. It is only 2-1. And I've run off the ball. And they've played it in behind us again. And Summer's come, and he got an hand on that. Oh. Out to Frederick. Frederick plays it forward to Nador. Nador turns to Thuram. Thuram, French international. Can he do anything with this? He gets it out to Kune. Kune over the top to player, and he's not going to get there, is he? Saved his legs for the second half, and they weren't there. Long clearance. Oh, and he didn't even, Joe. He timed that perfectly, Benzabani. Let the player bring it down and took it off him. Perfect play. Sanchez. Out to Benzabani. Benzabani's quite a good player. Oh, I'm going to shut up every time I say anything have a positive note about one of my players. They totally prove me wrong. Sanchez looking to play it out wide. Player will play it out wide to Thuram, who's got him behind, and I'm expecting a goal here. Q blast it over the top. Ah, dear. And what's happening there? Is that it? Oh, no, it's a goal kick. And that is it. Yeah, so 2-1. Not ideal, but it's a win. We've got a league game now against Cologne. Is it Cologne? I can't remember, to be honest. We've got a league game next. Yeah, it is against Cologne. So I'm going to go and play that off camera, and then we come back for the second leg. Well, we didn't do so good in the away game against Cologne. A game I wanted to win, really. It was a rivals game, so the fans weren't happy. It was one of them. It was 50-50 game all the way through, and they scored towards the end, so not a lot we could do about it. We didn't make many chances, and when we did, we didn't take them, so that was as far as that went. So we're back now for the second leg of the Riker, I think that's how you say it, tie. We really need to win this. I mean, the Cologne game, I'm just hoping we don't have any hangover from that. I did try changing the formation for that. I wanted to give Gluck a go, actually. He did okay at most. So yeah, we'll go back to what we're normally playing now for this this game, and hopefully we're going to come away with a win on it. So we got 3 attacking. I'm wondering whether I should have maybe this guy more attacking. Put him as an advanced playmaker on attack. Take him off advanced playmaker and put him as an inside forward, so he's getting into those goal scoring positions rather than just getting out wide and crossing the ball in. I want him to cut inside and support Burkhardt up front. Player should really be starting, but I like Burkhardt up there at the moment, so yeah, that's not gonna change for this game anyway. Torre really needs to be playing. I think I'm going to pick him in. Not Torre, sorry. Thuram. Have I got? I've still not got anyone to play. play the last position there. Um, so I put Polino up there because I want to remember to bring him on. I'll lose him in the crowd if I don't. Uh, it's a worry, isn't it? But I think he's more than good enough to put up with playing out of position, although he's not going to be happy, is he? Nearly missed him then. Look. So yeah, I'm going to go back. This time I'm going to start. So I've got to play my strongest side. I've got to try and win it. Thuram should be a first team player anyway. I just wanted to try Schneider up to see how he would perform. He's done all right. Probably better than Polino, but I seem to be overloaded with left-sided attacking midfielders at the moment rather than having a nice mix. But we deal with that. Yeah, I know I've only got 11 for possible 12. I don't have 12. So here we go. 2-1 up for the first leg. The poll has us slight favourites. I think we're on like 36%. It's like 33 for the draw and 30 something for them to win it. So it is going to be a close game. We're away. I'm a little bit worried about the fact that we are away and whether we're actually good enough yet to go away in Europe and win. You know, we're not really good enough to go away in the Bundesliga against some teams and get a result. So, and Cologne is a team we should be rolling over if we want to realise our dreams this season. Danilo had an awful game, but Polino picks it up out wide. So it's more like it. Back to Danilo. Danilo looking to play it in. No, he plays it back to Weigl. Weigl, oh, caught on the ball. Just didn't know what to do with it in that position, did he? He had time. He just couldn't get the ball from under his feet. And this is the worry. And that is offside anyway. So if he scores, it's not going to count. So that's okay. Nothing too bad there. Any get hints or tips on how to stop these going see-through would be appreciated. I've tried everything, whether it's the fact that I'm using the free software on my phone and my PC to do the imaging. So Vigo plays it forward to Kune to Polino. Polino lets fly on that. Too much power on that for the keeper. And it's 1-0. So that's a little bit more comfortable now. We're 3-1 on the day. Happy with that. Vigo this time didn't even have to look. He knew where Danilo was. Got it back. Kune around the corner and Polino just... Oh, it did take a wicked deflection in fairness to the keeper. I didn't see that on the initial goal. But yeah, it did take a wicked deflection. So the keeper did wow to get anything on it actually. But yeah, it's looking like our European dream is just starting. I'll have to check with the board, but I'm pretty sure they expect me to go right through on well, not to the final, maybe that's a big ask, but to get to the latter stages on this. Oh, Burkhardt's got caught on the ball. And this is what I mean. They're great players, but they're very naive at times. That's good tackling back to Burkhardt. Burkhardt out wide to Benzabani. Back into Kune. Thuram's trying to get through. Plays it over the top. Polino got headed clear there. Alvidi plays it back to Vigo. Vigo over the top again. Looking for Thuram. Thuram's got the ball out wide on the left. Crossed it in. It's caught the defender. Bounced back kindly to Thuram. It's all over the place there. Oh, Kune come in with the header, but straight into the keeper's hands. Benzabani to Vigo. Benzabani. Good cross to the back post. Thuram couldn't get any pressure, any power on it. Pressure. Couldn't get any power on the ball there to beat the keeper, and it was straight at him. So nice, easy catch. Long clearance. We're picking up the ball now quite comfortably. We seem to have settled down nice. We're playing nice. We're taking our positions. We're winning the first ball, but more importantly, we're picking up second balls. Burkhardt couldn't get there. And they're playing it away. Cutting in field out wide. And they've played it in behind us, haven't they, perfectly. And this is, oh, nice block. We have to be careful. They played it back to the edge of the box, and oh my word, we allowed them to play that around us, didn't we? Oh dear. So that's 1-1 on the night, 3-2 on aggregate. Yeah, we do need to fullback here. He's just come in field. Well, the fullback's there, but he's just come in field, and nobody closed the ball, did they? These two just stood in no man's land and did nothing other than block the keeper's view. So we have to have a look at that if we can fine tune that a little bit. It's nodded away. Since I said we're doing well, we're suddenly not. I must learn to keep me trap shut, shouldn't I? Because we were playing well, and I've talked us out of it. He crossed to the back post. We've headed that clear. Alvidi wins the next ball. Danilo nods it on, and Polino. I'm not sure he did. Long range shot, and oh my word, Summer, how are you being beaten from that range? Oh, so that's 2-1 to Reykjavik on the night and 3-3 on aggregate. Now the pressure's on. Oh, Polino got the header there, and this should never really have been troubling the keeper. Oh dear. And I'm going to give him a bit of a rollock in here. Because it's not acceptable, and they have to know that. We're a better side than Reykjavik. Come on. And if we're not, maybe this save isn't going to happen, because we've had 2 transfer windows now to bring players in. And Danilo gets the ball, plays it in behind Polino, plays it across, and Burkhardt buries that in the back of the net. And it's been given. Yes, it has, I think. So that's 4-3 on aggregate, 2-2 on the night. So I was a little bit worried. He looked a bit offside to me on the initial play, and still does, but I can't see right across the line, can I? So yeah, that's 2-2 on the night. I'd like us to get another goal or two to make this comfortable, take the pressure off, but this doesn't seem to happen much in my saves at the moment. Polino plays it to Alvidi, Alvidi to Danilo, Danilo to Vigo. Vigo plays it in field to Kune, Kune plays it out wide to Benzabani, who's getting forward, cuts into the box, and that was a nothing ball. It wasn't a shot, it wasn't really a pass, it wasn't really a cross, it was just a tap back to the keeper. Oh, woeful. And they've gone long. Frederick's going to win that. Danilo didn't even try to get there, but Polino made it. Danilo picks up the pieces, back to Frederick. Frederick out wide to Alvidi, forward to Polino. Polino's going to get caught. No, he's done past his man. Gets it to Danilo. A nice little turn on the ball there to Vigo. Vigo plays it through to Burkhardt, who's played it over the top, but Thuram didn't even jump. And now they're catching us out. They're coming down the wing. Oh, Kune, sorry, got back, and Thuram picked that up. Back to Kune. Kune plays it over the top, but there's nobody there. Danilo wins the ball. Back down, it's dropped nicely to Kune. Again, over the top to Polino, and he's put it over. So, disappointed with some of the passing, but I suppose it'll get better as we bed in. There is a couple of new faces, I guess, in the team, but nothing drastic. You know, most of this team is the team that started last season. Thuram's playing well, but I want to keep him fresh. Gluck. I do really want to get him in. Let's see if he can replace Polino and do something in the midfield there. I know he likes to play advanced. An attack and then drop Kune off advance back to box. I think we'll have him. I want to get play on for a bit. I know one more. Who am I going to give Frederick a run, and I want to give Isaac Torre a bit of a play, 6'8", and see whether he makes a difference at the back, whether we can win a few more headers and get it clear. So I've only made 4. I want to keep some for the one for any eventuality. So here's the new guy, Torre. A bit susceptible in some of his play. He's not got the greatest stats on passing and stuff, but oh, what a ball. What a ball, Polino into player. And there you go. That's the game, isn't it? 5-3 on aggregate, 3-2 on the night. That should see us comfortably through to the next round of the Europa League. And yeah, Polino, beautiful ball in. Player doesn't need asking twice from that position. Really doesn't. And a 9.9 there was that for Polino. Played it in. Van de Ven, one of my favourite players. I've really taken to him since I signed him. Benzabani, Kune, and he's curled. Oh, not quite enough curl on that. I thought he was going to curl that in. It's alright, dogs are starting to play. And Jora. Oh, we should have picked that out. And we did Polino coming back now since he got the drop in the last game. He's picked his game up and not starting today. He's come on and made a difference, to be honest. And Oscar, who's Oscar then? Why do I not recognise that name, Oscar? Vukovic out to Benzabani. Benzabani plays it in. Player again. He's turned. Oh, he didn't get out, but Schleidel followed it in and makes it 4-2. That'll be on the night. 6-3 on aggregate. And this is looking a little bit more like it should, to be honest. Gonna have to try and have a look, see who this. Oh, it's the midfield guy trying, isn't it? Yeah, he's down as Oscar on the game for some reason. That's not his name. It's Gluck or something, isn't it? Gluck. Oscar Gluck. There you go. Oscar's the easiest way to say it then. Going forward. And 80 odd minutes left. Gone, sorry. I'm going to give the guys some praise. We're playing quite well. We've weathered the storm. I'm going to just hold up, play a little bit on 90 minutes and get my left back off and get Lucas Nets on. And that'll see the game out, hopefully. And there you go. Nice 4-2 win away from home. So the guys showed a little bit of backbone there. Won the first leg and went on to finish the job here. Outstretched arms, because we did give them a bit of a telling off at half time. So yeah. And wow. I'm quite chuffed with that. It's not been a bad, other than the defeat in the middle of the league. In the middle, the two Europa Conference games were quite enjoyable. No first leg win, followed up with a comprehensive second leg, and we're through to the group stage. So that's happy to see. And more importantly, we're starting to pick up some prize money. Polino, 1 goal, 2 assists, coming on at was it half time or just after half time? Made a real difference. So anyway, guys, that's the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave me a like. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Thank you.